Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Audie and Ray Show, aka the Ray Show.
I won.
Okay, hi guys. So this is our first official video of this channel. So we're gonna introduce ourselves so you guys know who we are, just in case you don't know who we are, and if you do know who we are, then like you already know the gist of the whole thing, you know? So I am Raven.
I'm Audie.
We are just friends, but we are I'm just kidding though. We're dating. And we wanted to start a YouTube channel together so we can keep all these little memories and look back at all the fun adventures that we went on. So this channel is going to consist of a lot of things. It's going to consist of like challenges,
Candy Crush,
vlogs, you know, I don't know, like advice, you know, just everything and anything. That's what this channel is gonna say.
She's a singer.
Hello.
She's a singer.
We're singers, you know?
No,
and this channel's just gonna be popping. So like, yeah, we are gonna answer a few questions so you guys get a little more familiar with who we are. When and where did we first meet? No, actually, how? How did we meet?
Through Twitter. I saw one of her videos. One of her videos of her singing, and I was like, hold up! I was with my homies. Shout out Lucas, Isaac, Dogg. I saw this video, this girl singing. She was in my school. I was like, hold up! This girl might be your wife. I was like, oh, I have to wipe this girl up. I'm gonna wipe her up real quick. I hit her in the DM. No, it's funny. She hit me in the DM.
Okay, let's add more context to that. So I posted a video of me singing on Twitter, okay? And like, it got a good amount of attention, okay? And he decided to mimic me purposely. So he posted a video of him doing exactly what I was doing in my video, but the difference between the two was that his video was on mute on purpose to get attention. Me, I was like spontaneously, like I wanted to talk to people for some reason. So I was like, hey, you know, I'm gonna respond to his tweet. I'm gonna quote his tweet, like why not? You know, let's make a friend here. So I quoted his tweet and I was like, does it sound messed up? Yeah, like does it sound like messed up or like am I like,
I put on mute
crazy?
Because I didn't want to hear people me singing. Hear myself singing. I didn't want them to hear that, so I put on mute on purpose to see how people react. And I put like, check out my new cover, and she quote tweeted, and then it's like, yeah, it's actually like messed up. You were like low-key trying to flirt with me, but trying to not do that all over Twitter. And you were like, your cover is really good though.
Yep. He was like, oh,
I really like your cover though.
Something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna have a conversation with you, like, so everyone can see. So I DM'd him. So the conversation, I DM'd him so the conversation wouldn't be on Twitter. So I DM'd him and I was like, oh, like, thanks, you know? Like, I appreciate your compliment. And he's like, yeah, man. Like, no worries. And I was not gonna respond. Like, my intention was not to talk to anyone, and like, you know, like that's not what I was going for. But then little homie was like, oh, I'm gonna keep talking to her, I'm gonna keep texting her and starting conversations. He was like, oh, like,
me?
Yeah, so you were like, oh, boy, what are you doing? You're like, hey, like, what's up or what's new? No, it's not.
No,
I will scroll through those right now.
I was like, yo, we should cover sometime because I like to sing.
Keeping the conversation going.
I was just saying that because like, I was just saying that.
Oh, so you didn't intend to keep the conversation going?
I mean, I did.
You told me you did that on purpose. You told me you posted that on purpose. So
I did.
See? This man had a plan, and the plan was to talk to me. Successful. So then we started talking, and then like 2 or 3 days later, I was like, okay, like I'm gonna actually go to sleep and end this conversation and not let it lead into the morning. We didn't talk for like a couple days, and I was like, oh shoot, like for some reason I was like, oh my god, like do I text him? Or like is he gonna text me? Or like what are we doing? You know, like I was acting like a little child. So I was like, you know what? Forget it. Like I'll hit you up first. So I was like, hey. So moral of the story, I am the initiator of this relationship.
We happen to have the same math class, like the same teacher, different periods. That was a conversation inside our Twitter DMs, and I was like, yo, we should study. Have you studied for the final yet? It's the end of the year. Have you studied for the finals yet? I'm gonna pull up. Let's work on this final. It's like, I pull up then, daddy.
Wait,
What?
that's the next question. So that's how we met, okay? So we met off of social media. Ironic. We met off of social media. Okay, so the next question is, where was our first date? I don't know if I consider our study dates a date, like our study sessions. So our first date was at my house. Oh my god, no! So I was in my room, right? We FaceTimed for the first time. You were like asking me for help on like a problem, I think, because I was doing homework at the same time. You were like, oh, can I come over? Like, can we like meet up and like do this in person? And I was like, oh yeah. And you're like, oh, so can I like come in a few hours? I was like, oh, like you mean now? So that he came over that day. Do you remember that? You don't remember that? The first time we FaceTimed? And you like, I was like, oh, like, can I get your number so I can FaceTime you? And you were like, yeah, I just got off of like the Android game. And I was like, oh.
No. You confused me with another
No, because then my mom walked in and she was like, who done you? And I was like, oh, it's a friend.
Oh, I don't remember that. I didn't even know I had an iPhone at the time.
Okay, whatever.
Alright, first time I came over. Study for finals. We're over there chilling downstairs, listening to some music, you know, feeling each other.
Finding out that we listened to the same stuff. That was when we found out we listened.
Yeah, she introduced me to Daniel Caesar. I didn't know Daniel Caesar at the time. Now I'm obsessed. Second time, we studied for a little bit, and then it was like, you wanna watch some TV? We awkwardly sat next to each other.
Awkwardly, like there was such a big gap.
There's like
Oh
a huge couch, you know, a good 3 feet away from each other. The feeling that I got from her, yo, I'm down to earth. I will say whatever I gotta say. If you're a friend that's a guy, then you're a friend that's a guy. I'm not gonna show any hints. So I was like, oh yeah, I know how this girl is. So I'm just gonna like, you know, play it off. You know, we friends.
He didn't think I liked him at all. But in reality, I was like, oh my god, like he's at my house. And like, I liked you the first time you came over.
That's a lie.
No, I did. I liked you when you first came over. Like, I was like, because then you left, and my sister was like, who's that? And I was like, you know, it's just my friend. But like, she was like, oh, like, he's good looking. I was like, you know, he's cute. And I was just like, oh, like, yeah, I like this guy. But I don't know if he likes me, you know, because he didn't take any moves on me. And I was just like, bro.
I posted a whole video on Twitter for nothing.
I did touch you, though. I touched your, like, shoulder. And I was going to turn on the TV. I touched your shoulder.
Wow. I'm just kidding. Third time, came over. I think we just like wanted to chill. I think like she grabbed my hand or something.
Nah, we were on a pillow when I was teaching him how to play dominoes, and like my hand was like, I purposely like was scooting my hand to be next to his hand, but he didn't get the memo that I wanted to hold his hand.
But I remember that we put a pillow on you, and I like put my hand on the pillow. I was like on your lap.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was like our first date. It was at my house, you know, like it was a study date, but it wasn't a study date. It was just Next question, when or like how did your first kiss go?
Third date, that was just
you already know, man. Third time that he came over my house, he brought me food, and it was poke, and poke was like my favorite thing on this planet. And I was like, dude, like I need something to happen. Like this is the third time he came over and we're not like talking about anything, and like I don't really know like what we're doing. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a move tonight. So he was getting picked up from my house, and so before he left, he like stood up from the couch, and I stood up too. And I was like, I stopped him from like walking past me, and I was like, hey. I was like, hey.
Thanks for bringing
me. No, I was like, hey.
Thanks for bringing me Pokey.
Thanks for bringing me Pokey. And then he was like, you're welcome. And like he had this face on his face. He had this look on his face that like he knew I was about to do something. So he was like smiling, and he was like awkwardly smiling. Yeah, so he was like, yeah, like you're welcome. And then I think I like touched your hand or something. And then I was like, and then that was our first kiss, and then he like walked out of my house.
I was so surprised. I was like, what the hell is happening? And then third time, and I thought this girl like didn't like me. I thought she's really down to earth and just be like, yeah, it's just a guy friend. Girls can have guy friends. I thought she was that type of girl, and I thought I was just one of guy friends. And she kissed me, and I was like, what? I was like, calling my homies, yeah.
Aww, you did? And then he walked out, and I closed the door, and I like sat with my back on the door, and I was just like smiling. And then I tweeted, I was like,
typical.
I tweeted like, I can't stop smiling. And then he quoted that, I think.
Yeah,
he was like, me too. And I was like, ah. We didn't date till like 3 months later. Okay, and then the last question is, who said I love you first?
It was obviously me.
It was me. What are you talking about? Because he asked me out on my birthday, and my birthday is August 3rd, so he asked me out that night, and it was on Twitter, and it was like those little like zoom in to the words, zoom into like the lips, and then the lips said something, and then the lips were like, okay, go to the bottom left of the picture, and like I like followed the directions, and the last picture like the last like zoom in was like, let's be official.
It was a
Be
FaceTime
mine.
screenshot.
Yeah.
Screenshot.
But I was in the car with him and his friend, and I was like, oh, like I don't want to acknowledge you right now. So then we went to, so that whole time I had to pretend like I didn't see it, and all my friends were texting me, and they're like, dude, did you see that? Like, yo, like, and I was like, yeah, I saw it, but I can't talk about it right now. So then we went to a drive-in, and then his friend left, and I was like, hey, like,
I saw it.
yeah, I'll be your girlfriend. Like, whatever. Yeah. And then I went home. And then he took me home, or him and I took me home. And we like did the whole farewell, see you soon thing. And I was like, I love you. And then I walked away.
I did say that. You just walked away so fast.
No, yeah, I was walking away and you were like, I love you too. And I was like, yeah.
It was cute though. It was like, you know, puppy love, teenager love, you know, all that. Now it's just love. It's all love.
So yeah, like that was our story, and I hope you guys all enjoyed. Stay tuned because we have a lot of videos planned, and we're really excited for this channel because it's gonna be so turnt. Like I'm so excited for this. Are you excited for this? Yeah, I'm excited for this. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching this intro video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Slap. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of us.
Support us.
Support us. Or your favorite locals, you know? Slap. Mucho love. Goodbye.
Hold up.